Hello and welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com, joined by the head coach of the Hofstra baseball program, Frank Catalanotto. Coach, welcome.
Thanks, Len.
And first off, a very happy birthday to you today.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy the day, and we'll get right into it. This past weekend at Towson, taking 2 out of 3, losing the finale after winning the first 2. I'm sure you wanted to sweep, but losing that game on Sunday in extra innings, you get away with the series win, though. The 4th series win in 5 CA series this season. So, what did you see from your team against Towson? Obviously, the top of the lineup with Anthony D'Onofrio and Will Kennedy, really were clicking, getting on base, and you got good relief pitching on Saturday and good pitching, for the most part overall. So, what was your perspective?
Yeah, so the first 2 games against Towson, I was very happy with our offense. I mean, we really, took advantage of mistakes. We took advantage of times when we had runners in scoring position. I thought our approach was really good, and we really felt like that was a team. After you take the first 2, a team that we could have swept, especially with those guys not winning a conference game yet. We felt like we were going to come out Sunday and complete the sweep. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Our bats, weren't as hot as they were on Friday and Saturday. And I did like the way that we kind of battled back there at the end. We're able to scratch out a run. And after we scored that run in the 9th, I really felt like we were going to win the game. And, unfortunately, we had an error to start the bottom of the inning, and it ultimately cost us. But happy with the way the guys have been swinging the bats, and like you mentioned on Saturday, the bullpen did a great job.
And brings you to yesterday. You play Rutgers, probably the top team in the Northeast right now this year. They were 32-9 going into that game. The big, near the top of the Big Ten standings, nationally ranked in some of the polls. So you ran into a little bit of a buzzsaw, come out on the short end of a lopsided loss. But you got to throw a bunch of guys, 8 pitchers yesterday. You got to run some guys into the lineup that don't get a chance to usually play as much. So what did you see from the game yesterday at Rutgers, and what can you take from it, or what was the message to the team after it?
Yeah, not a lot of good that came out of that. Obviously, Rutgers is a great team. Like you mentioned, it was a chance for us to get some guys in the game, and really, to see if we could identify some more relief pitchers, guys that could help us on the weekends. And the message for me was, even though we went up against a team that's probably better than us and one of the best in the Northeast, we still have to come out and we have to compete, and we have to take pride in every single pitch and every single at bat. And I felt like there was a time there that we kind of stopped competing. So that was kind of the message, just to see it through, battle through the tough times, and luckily we can forget about that one, and we look forward to this weekend at William and Mary.
You mentioned William and Mary, another big conference series. I mean, it's not redundant every week, but every series is so important, especially where the standings are. A lot of bunching up in the middle there. So a key weekend against William and Mary, who's a couple of games behind you in the standings, starts Friday night at 6:00 down in Williamsburg. What have you seen from William and Mary thus far, either on film or on paper, and what do you think of them, of the Tribe?
Yeah, they're a good team. I mean, it's funny. It seems like all the teams we play are good in the conference, and they're very similar. So I think we match up good against them. It seems like we really come to play on the weekends, and our starting pitching has been outstanding on the weekends. So it's not going to be easy. We're going to have to focus. We're going to have to battle. But I'm confident that we're going to show up ready to go, and we'll have a good weekend.
All right, Coach. And as I said, that series starts Friday at 6 and then continues Saturday at 4 and concludes on Sunday at 1. Coach, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Len.
Enjoy your birthday, and you've been watching the WB Mason Coach Report on GoHofstra.com.